Alright, this week it's Creepy Clowns. We're going to talk about Marrying Me at Christmas. No, not me. We've got a very big haunted announcement, and of course my predictions for the 36th Annual Tejano Music Awards. Heat Sinks Live starts right now.
This is Heat Sinks Live with Boleo.
Lucky me, I live in Lubbock. I'm Boleo, and welcome to another edition of Heat Sinks Live for this Tuesday, October 4th, 2016. Hope you're having a great week out there so far. I know it's only Tuesday, and it was Taco Tuesday. It was also National Taco Day. How convenient it just happened to be on a Tuesday. So if you haven't had your tacos yet, I'm sure there's still plenty of places that will be open. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go hit somewhere here in just a little while and have my fabulous tacos for National Taco Day. So, what's been going on since the last time you saw me, which was a week ago, unless you've been following me on Facebook. Of course, you can always follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/DJBoleo. Well, let me tell you, folks, it was a very interesting weekend. Yeah, back to Amarillo. Went up there to kind of start coordinating for something I'm going to talk about later on in the show. Got to go see Carlos Mencia, but didn't just get to see him. I got to hang out with the guy. And let me tell you, dude's totally awesome, but you've got to remember one very important fact in life. We're going to go make a trip to the corner. It's the only time that going to the corner can be so much fun.
We're going to the corner. Nobody puts Carlos in the corner, but somebody did.
Yeah, they did. All right. So they closed the restaurant down. So we decided to go hang out in the bar. So thank you to, of course, my good buddy Tommy the Hacker for setting that up. That was a lot of fun. Also went on a little haunted house tour with Tommy's intern Josh. Josh has never been to a haunted house before, which I'm sitting there going, dude, you're like, what, 20, 21 years old? You've never been to a haunted house? But he hadn't. So we took him to Amarillo Scaregrounds, took a camera, and the results were pretty hilarious. I will post on my Facebook page sometime today, tonight, tomorrow, whenever. I'm going to post a link to the video that you can find at 96.9 Kiss FM on YouTube. That was also a big hoot right there. So other than that, it was doing that, stayed 2 nights. Woo, I know, all fancy and stuff. Got my Brahms fix, came home, did a major psychology test for tech, and here I am today. Still doing the whole job search thing. But, you know, there's always, it's going to come along eventually. Of course, don't forget, you can always message me if you're watching me on the YouTube live stream and you're actually watching me in YouTube, you can leave comments. I do see them in real time. Of course, you can also leave me messages in Facebook while I'm going. So if you just, absolutely have to say something to me while I'm doing this, be my guest. Okay, first tonight in Tejano music news. Oh, Devin Banda, she's at it again. Of course, last year she had the Christmas hit, Marry Me Christmas, which I was told I played way too much at a particular radio station, but so it's Christmas. Absolutely great song. I'm also going to put a link to that song and video either in this video and also on Facebook too. But Devin is having the first annual Devin Banda's Marry Me Christmas contest. Okay, it's a diamond ring giveaway. Okay, I'm not eligible because I'm just not. This year, or this time around, I don't know, maybe this will become a yearly thing, but this is what the winner will get. And I'll tell you what you got to do to enter in just a second. You're going to win a diamond ring, a season pass to Santa's Village, Trail of Lights, and a performance by Devin Banda herself. Of course, rules and restrictions apply. I don't know what they are. Obviously, I'm guessing people affiliated with the Tejano music industry, radio, TV, you're probably not going to be eligible. So, okay, here's how it works. It's open to anyone proposing in 2016. That means you've got from now till literally December 31st of this year. Of course, most proposals tend to happen around Christmas time, but that's going to be a story for a whole nother day. I've got some thoughts on that one. You have to post a video of the proposal with Devin's Merry Me Christmas included in the proposal, so it can be playing in the background. Y'all can be sitting there watching the video. Doesn't matter. That's got to be in there. Post it to Devin Banda's artist Facebook page, and the most popular video wins. It's that simple. So there you go. Oh, by the way, this is one of the rules. You have to provide a marriage license. So, sorry folks, you got to do the marriage license thing. You got to prove that you got married. So, okay. But enough about that. If you want to do that, I'm actually going to, right now, I'm going to share that right now on my Facebook page, DJ Boleo, or on both the DJ Boleo and for those of you who those of you who know me personally. So I'm posting it right now on the DJ Boleo page. So you can check out all the rules, restrictions, and all the good stuff for yourself.
Here is Boleo with predictions for the 36th Annual Tejano Music Awards.
Okay, so we are just a little bit more, about 6 weeks away from the Tejano Music Awards, the 36th Annual Edition. And of course, this year, ton of talented artists have been nominated in every category. And so I went through the ballot again, and I want to give my predictions. My predictions are, these are the people either I think will win or the people I want to win. And some of these, some people are going to look at me and go, Boleo, what's wrong with you, dude? But I'm always a big fan of the little guy. I always think the little guy needs to have a shot. So, and there was actually a lot of fairly new artists on the ballot this year, which, you know, says great things that, you know, we're finally entering a new phase in Tejano music. So, okay, this year, song, I'm actually going to start the other way around. Okay, best new group. Actually, I didn't see too many in that category. I had to go with Revo Live Band. You know, they have really started to make a name for themselves. They're getting out there. Incredible group of kids. We got to meet them during Fanfare this year. Of course, myself and that person I used to work with, who I don't talk about anymore. Best female artist. Okay. I'm going to get blasted for this one. I already know who's going to blast me for this, but I think she's got a great big chance of getting this one this year, and that is Megan Chapa. So I'm predicting Megan Chapa for best new female artist. Best new male artist. Who am I going to pick? Roy Garcia. So, by the way, if you haven't voted, voting is open right now. And you vote for whoever you want to. I'm not going to tell you to vote for one person or another. You vote for whoever you want to, but of course that's open at TejanoMusicAwards.com. Okay, for duet, I love this song. And I actually like both versions of it because there was the slower, there was the faster. Like it either way. Carlos Villegas and Shelly Lares, ¿por qué? I like Shelly. Okay, in the, I can't even read my notes. This is pretty sad. Okay, album of the year in Conjunto, I had to go Born to Be Bad by Jaime y los Chamacos. Love these guys. They've really gotten out there this year, put out a lot of great stuff. And, of course, we in Lubbock just absolutely love them. In the, that can't be right. I've got to be looking at the song in the Norteño category. Muchacho Bonito by Lucky Joe. Though I really didn't consider that Norteño. But, hey, I'm the white guy that worked at a Tejano station. What the hell do I know? Okay, album of the year. Now, this one was hard to predict. And I've listened to this CD, I can't tell you how many times. Not a bad song on it, but I've got to go with Avanzando by Grupo Nagami. Entertainer of the Year. This one was hard too, because I just got to say, Elida Reina's name came up a lot during the in the ballot. I mean, she was in there a bunch, but you can't win them all. I couldn't go with her for Entertainer of the Year. I had to go with Chente Barrera on that one. Female Vocalist of the Year, Elida. It'll probably be a landslide, more than likely. Now, Male Vocalist of the Year is one that I saw so many incredible artists, and when I look at their work as a whole this year, I had to go with Michael Salgado. So I'm going with Michael Salgado to, and these, by the way, these are not necessarily people I voted for. These are the people who I think will win, or I would want to see win. Now, Song of the Year, I have a tie. By the way, thank you to Rosie Allison for watching. I'm watching my live statistics right now on YouTube. Thank you all for tuning in. Okay, Song of the Year. Song of the Year. I had to go tie, because I had to go with who I think, or who I have about an 80% chance will win versus who I would really like to see win. And it's going to be a tie for me between Elida Reina for Adicta and these guys. We love them out here in West Texas. They're from Hereford. They have had a very long and wonderful career in this format, and that is Los Arcos Hermanos Peña for Amigo Soul. So those were my picks. Agree with me, disagree with me, throw your comments down in that box below, or let me know on Facebook where I screwed up at. We're going to compare this piece of paper to who actually wins in November. Okay, so in the news, creepy clowns, what the fuck? It seems like the creepy clowns have just been coming up everywhere. Of course, now reports of clowns haunting more than 10 states. 10 states have got people on edge, and the reports keep coming. Apparently, over the weekend, a Philadelphia school district reported that police were investigating threats made by creepy clowns on social media. Likewise, the Spring Independent School District in Texas issued a security statement overnight due to a new clown threat hoax made online. Schools in Cincinnati closed on Friday because a woman reported being attacked by a male dressed as a clown. Okay, so here's the question. Is the creepy clown epidemic serious, or is it just a sick joke? Who knows? Who knows? First of all, we're in the Halloween season. Okay, this shit happens every fucking year. This year, though, it seems to be worse. Even Stephen King has chimed in on this and basically told people back off. But it makes me wonder if this has anything to do with his new version of It that's going to be coming to theaters, if this is some sort of strange promotion. I mean, I told y'all a couple weeks ago about my scary clown story behind the Kiss Studios in Amarillo. You know, so the creepy clowns are definitely a thing. They are showing up. But here's what's really disturbing is that one police chief has decided he's going to take the law into his own hands when he really can't do much to begin with. Let's take a look at that video.
Greenville area officers are getting varying descriptions of men, black, white, in some cases race unknown, but all wearing clown masks. So far, 6 sightings in Greenville County after just over a week.
The clowning around needs to stop. It's illegal, it's dangerous, it's inappropriate.
It's also against the law for anyone over the age of 16 to wear a mask in public, concealing their identity.
This is something that we are taking very serious especially because of the allegations of the people dressed in clowns attempting to lure the children into the woods.
In another press conference, the founder of Fighting Injustice Together said law enforcement should have addressed the public several days ago.
Every time we start dealing with these economically challenged communities, it seems we are always put on the back burner.
A mother who attended said her son still can't sleep after he saw a clown in the woods.
I'm begging you, whoever you are, clowns, whoever is out in our communities, get away. Here is one very mad, very angry mother that is not going to take it.
Okay, I have to throw this in there real quick. If I was that kid, I would be scared of having to look at that every night. I know that's mean.
So far, officials say there's been no evidence collected to back the claims of clowns trying to lure kids into the woods. But in the meantime, law enforcement will be bumping up their patrols in areas where those sightings have been reported. Corey Davis, WYFF News 4 in Greenville County.
Of course, that video courtesy of WYFF in Greensboro. Now, I like how they're trying to now turn this almost into a pseudo Black Lives Matter type thing. What the hell do clowns, the cops, and I don't get it, and economically disadvantaged areas got to do with each other? These clowns are showing up everywhere. As a matter of fact, it gets even stranger. This is coming from Lubbock radio station KFMX. Texas Tech police responded Monday night to a report that someone on campus was dressed as a clown. According to Texas Tech, university officers with the Tech PD responded to a call about someone in Chitwood Hall, which used to be just the female dorm, but I think it's everybody's dorm now, dressed as a clown. However, officers were unable to find said clown or anybody who said they had seen a clown. Officers walked Chitwood Hall, cleared the building, and maintained a presence in the area throughout the night in an abundance of caution. The school declined to say whether or not the clown sighting was a prank. Of course, these clown sightings have been all over social media, all over the news, and, is there a reason why there's this uptick, Now, going back to the story that we just talked about, yeah, you can have an ordinance that says you can't wear a mask, but you can't arrest somebody for unless they're actually harassing somebody, truly harassing somebody. I think you're going to have a major free speech First Amendment issue there. So, but before I stop talking about clowns, this is the story of the week right here, and this one's, by the way, I keep looking over there because, in case anybody cares, that's where the YouTube setup is right over there. Thank you to the Macintosh for that. I've heard some really weird reasons to not get fired for a job for being late, but I really think this one kind of takes the cake.
A woman is facing charges after police say she lied about being attacked by a clown. Alexandra Conley says that she was attacked by a clown with a knife while at Jefferson and Southern in Reading. But it turns out her entire story was made up. During the investigation, police say Conley confessed to lying because she was running late for work and didn't want to get fired.
Yeah, about that. So, anyways, crazy psycho woman decides, well, I'm going to report a creepy clown attacking me so I can... So now, probably not only... And I found no follow-ups for this story at all. So not only did she lose her job, more than likely, now she's facing criminal charges for filing a false police report. So... creepy clowns. So, in other words, if you don't like clowns, okay, here's how you handle it. You do like I did. Okay, you see a clown, you warn other people around you as quickly as possible. And you stay quiet. You warn them, but you be quiet. And you go the other way as quickly as you can. Do not try to apprehend the clown. And remember, being a clown is not illegal. It is illegal, though, if you threaten, harass, stalk, etc. So, in other words, just avoid the creepy clowns. That's the only report, though, in the Lubbock area I've heard of. I want to know what you have to say about the creepy clown thing. Leave your comments down in the box below. Leave them for me up on Facebook, and we'll talk about those some more on Thursday. All right, so finally for this evening, big announcement. Big announcement. Coming up at the end of October, I will be participating in the Hacker Morning Show Haunted Broadcast. I'm actually going to be one of the tech gurus that's going to be setting everything up, hopefully making it all work and run right. We are going to be simulcasting that both on YouTube under the either the Hacker Morning Show or 96.9 Kiss FM, and we're also going to be putting it on TV 14 Lubbock, so that way no matter where you're at, you can watch it. You'll find a way to watch it. And this year, I can't say too much right now, but it's going to be very interesting in a very, very, very haunted location. It's known to be haunted in Amarillo, and it's going to be interesting because I think we're going to do things, or should I say, Tommy's going to do things a little different this year. This is my first year doing it, so. That's the big thing coming up. So if you've never checked these out before, I'm going to put yet another link up somewhere that's going to tell you what all's going on with that here in the coming weeks. Of course, as we get closer and closer to time to do it, we will tell you all about it. All right, the various ways you can get a hold of me, of course, always on Facebook, facebook.com/DJBoleo. Of course, if you want to email me, you can email me, bo@djboleo.com. Of course, you can call the Google Voice line at 806-429-2088. Of course, you can find me on the web at djboleo.com. And you can help sponsor this show. You can help keep this show on. Be one of my patrons. Go to patreon.com/Boleo. We're going to be throwing up in the next couple days some incentives for you to help keep the show going, keep it rolling, and all of that good stuff. And I've got to play this one more time just because you always have to remember. We're going to go make a trip to the corner. It's the only time that going to the corner can be so much fun.
We're going to the corner. Nobody puts Carlos in the corner, but somebody did.
Yeah, so don't ever put Carlos in a corner. Don't put me in one either. I'll cry. Anyways, have an absolutely great Tuesday night and Wednesday. We will see you back here Thursday night at 8 o'clock. See you then.